Welcome back to Drinks with Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt. And today we are going to have... Please pronounce this for me.
Auchentoshan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Auchentoshan.
It really doesn't look like that when you first look at it.
But then after you read it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So this is Auchentoshan, the Bartender's Malt, limited edition number 1. To be honest, I'm not sure if they ever came out with a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. They probably did. But this is edition number 1. Oh yeah, I've tried it. Nose it?
Nosing.
Okay, is that peated? I think it's peated.
Okay, I was going to say something. I think it's a little smoky.
That's interesting. Okay, I just read the tasting notes on the back. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, I don't know.
But one of the tasting notes that it had, like, I totally get on the smell, which is ginger.
Why'd you have to tell me?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's like a citrusy thing happening too.
Did you see anything about peated?
I didn't see anything about peated.
Really? You just skipped over the peated?
No, like it didn't say anything about peated.
Oh.
It could be peated. So here's the thing about this one. It's called the Bartender's Malt. 12 of the most innovative and unique bartenders from around the globe came together in Glasgow. They learned the science and magic of creating a single malt whiskey from our master blenders and collaborated to create this malt with casks that reflected each of their individual personalities. Auchentoshan, the Bartender's Malt. A single malt whiskey created by the bartender for the bartender.
Oh, we're not bartenders, so I guess it's not for us.
No. Why was that so hard to say? I feel like I mispronounced so many words that I shouldn't have mispronounced. It does smell smoky though.
It does. It smells very peated. Not strong peated, but if it was a peated and non-peated, then you can tell the difference.
Yeah. Behind the peatiness, there's a little bit of sweetness.
There's, I think that ginger and citrus kind of make that sharpness to it. I know it's the alcohol.
Yeah.
But I think a mix of those two kind of...
Well, if you ever smelled like those two things, there's a little bit of sharpness there.
Yeah. And I feel like that's where you're getting that sharpness from.
Yeah. There's a butterscotch, I think.
It's a little strange because like you'll smell a little bit and it'll be smooth, but then you'll get that kick to it.
Yeah.
Like that unexpectedness to it.
Yeah. It smells kind of fresh.
It does. Like a spring day, right? Like after a rain day.
Yeah. Taste?
Taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
So you remember the like scented markers back in the day?
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Which one? The licorice, the black one, right? The black licorice.
I think so.
Yeah. I think if it weren't for the peat, you could convince me that this is a rye.
See, I'm not getting the peat in the taste.
I'm still getting it.
Well, I guess it's licorice then.
Even though it's peated, it feels kind of light.
Yeah. It does have like wine qualities to it, right?
A little bit. Yeah. I wonder if like some of these are like sherry cask finish barrels.
Well, you told me that sherry cask is not the only wine cask.
No, but I mean it's one of the more popular ones that whiskeys, especially scotches, get finished in, and it's kind of giving those that kind of qualities. This is kind of nice though. It's it is peated, but there's enough other things going on in there. I feel like I'm really getting that ginger, and I wouldn't have even thought to say that if I hadn't read the thing.
Like before that, I would never guess that was ginger.
Yeah.
I would guess that's just like some spicy herb. But then once he told me, I was like, yeah, I can see that.
I wonder how many whiskeys we've had that like we've tasted that and we just never really like thought about that.
It's a good blend. I mean, there's some things that are like, there's some whiskeys out there that will kind of like have a big divide between them. Like you're like, this is this, this is this, this is this. But this is like a nice grouping.
It's 47% ABV. So
a little bit on the higher side.
A little bit, yeah.
Finish time.
Finish time. I feel like I get alcohol on the finish.
It's a little bit. It's not sharp.
No.
But you do taste that flavoring of it.
It's like tingly. Like it's got a tingly finish.
You know what I'm getting?
No.
I'm getting like a vodka kind of like finish.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. It's hard, it's tough to explain, but
Like, you know, like some vodkas, you don't have that strong alcohol taste, but you, or that sharpness from alcohol, but you taste that alcohol.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting.
Why? Why? You kind of get like that citrusy. I feel like the citrusy kind of sticks around in the finish, but it's more of like almost like an orange juice.
Yeah, I'm getting citrus. None of the sharpness.
Yeah, it's like the flavor of the orange juice.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is like the peat is there. I mean, it's definitely there, but it's not like, it's just kind of like a hint of it.
It's like a peated, but you don't know it's peated.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, that doesn't make sense.
It's peated, but it's like, this one does a really good job of making the peat just one of the flavors you get. It's not
Overbearing.
It's not the main one.
Yeah.
All right, so before we reveal our rating, we're gonna go ahead and add this to our infinity bottle. We still have like 6 reviews to do after this, or 4 reviews actually. 2 of those are mini reviews, which won't go in here, but 4 like full-size reviews that will be added to the infinity bottle. But Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt edition number 1 is added to our infinity bottle.
If you're new to the channel, we rate our tastings from nose, taste, and finish. Nose is out of 3, taste is out of 5, finish is out of 2, and they all equal 10. So my nose is going to be a 2.0.
I give it a 2.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taste out of 5 is 4.0.
I give it a 4.2.
Okay, again. And my finish is going to be a 1.3.
I give it a 1.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
How consistent is that?
That's pretty consistent. So our total scores will appear right here for the Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt edition number 1. And now our top 10 leaderboard will appear, showing our top 10 whiskeys of the year. And our Auchentoshan, if it isn't in our top 10, it'll at least be there at the bottom, showing kind of where it falls compared to our top 10. That is going to be our review on the Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt. Let us know down in the comments if there have been any other Bartender's Malt editions that have come out since this one. I haven't seen any in the stores, but that doesn't really mean that they haven't come out. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.